training a service dog, let's talk about owner training a rescue dog. Not always a guarantee that this is going to happen. It is just more likely. I'm on the way to an eye appointment right now. I don't have my service dog with me. Why not? Because my service dog has allergies and she's got a hot spot on her foot and it flares up off and on constantly because she gets like obsessive over it and won't leave it alone, stop chewing, licking. We've tried meds, everything, but it's like it's in her head at this point, not being able to leave it alone. So it's a hit or miss every week whether or not she's going to be able to work that week. If I have doctor's appointments for myself or for my children, well, I can't just rearrange every appointment based on when she may or may not be able to work. So when you have medical problems that require the use of a service dog, if you go through the process of training your own service dog for 2 years to get them fully trained, and it's a rescue dog on top of it, so you don't get a well-bred dog, you don't get a dog that's been, had all the health testing, or at least their parents have had all the health testing, you are more likely to have issues with that dog. It's not always a guarantee. There are plenty of well-bred dogs that also have conditions. People ask me, why will I never train my own service dog again? Because if I train it, I don't have a fallback. I don't have a guarantee if I train the dog, right? If I go through a service dog program through an organization, if that dog starts having problems to the point that it is unable to work 50% of the time, well, they are going to get me a different dog. That is going to be a guarantee. I will always have a working dog because I went through that program. And it is stressful because it's not Maya's fault. She does great at her job, but I don't feel the best today. I am having to sit down a lot. I couldn't load my wheelchair, even though I needed to use my wheelchair today. Why couldn't Dominique load her wheelchair? It comes apart in 4 separate pieces, but Dominique is pregnant. Dominique can't be lifting heavy pieces of equipment, meaning I can't pick up my wheelchair and put it in my car on my own. And I cannot, sorry, there's an oversized load. And I cannot unload my wheelchair. That noise was the road. I had to move over because there is a big truck. So if I'm on my own, because I have weight limits right now, which I already struggle to lift those pieces, even though it comes apart in separate pieces, and I don't have a wheelchair ramp attached to my car. If I was to get one, sure, that would make life easier. I could keep it all together in one piece, drive it off and on. I can't even use, literally, I can't use any of my medical equipment right now because I can't physically pick it up to be able to use it. And I can't use my dog because she's limping on her foot again. And I won't work her if she's limping like that. And it's stressful not just for me, but it's also stressful for my dog when my dog is used to leaving and working and I have to walk out and leave her and she's like at the door like, hey, we're going. I mean, she's ready to go the moment I get dressed. She's ready to go the moment she sees me put shoes on. She's ready, like, okay, we're going to go work. Well, she can't work because I'm not going to put her through working and limping and, being painful. It's not fair to her. So if you were going to get a service dog, this is my second dog I've trained, fully trained service dog. And it's the second dog that I've had that has had problems early on. Now Max, we know now that Max is older than I initially thought when I adopted Max, my retired service dog, but he ended up having like dysplasia, arthritis, all of the things, and he only got to work for like 3 or 4 years. Maya's going on 5, and I'm over here looking at potentially retiring Maya. And if I retire Maya, what do I do? Because right now we have the volunteer dog Drexel, the golden retriever puppy from the service dog program that we volunteered to raise, yada yada, and she's supposed to stay in our home indefinitely. But if Maya retires, what do I do? Because now I have a dog in my home that can't work, that if she retires, she's just a pet dog, but that limits me, unless I want 3 dogs in my home, it limits me on the possibilities of getting another service dog. We're about to have a newborn. I don't really want 3 dogs in my home. So if Maya were to retire, you know, am I stuck with her? Do I keep this dog that can no longer work? I love Maya. She's literally like my heart dog. And so it's one of those things, if you are considering getting a service dog, owner training a service dog, getting a rescue dog that's not well-bred, and again, well-bred dogs can have problems. I've seen many people who owner trained and got a well-bred dog, and they still ended up having to wash the dog. It had medical problems, etc. I can literally name a list of people. So it's just, there's a lot of factors you have to look into, because like here I am, I don't feel the best today, and I'm having to cope on my own, and that can just be difficult. Because if I was feeling any worse, like I just feel off. I don't feel horrible, but I feel off, okay? I'm not having a good day. I am having an off day. And if I was having any worse of a day, I would have had to cancel my eye appointment again. And I wouldn't be able to come.
Mama, why stop?
I stopped because it red light. So people keep asking me, why will you not train again? Why are you so against owner training now? Why are you against rescue dogs now? And it's not so much that I'm against it. It's just that I've learned my lesson over the past 8 years of doing this. And it's just very stressful. Because if I had just gone, you know, with a program dog originally, and again, programs, yes, the program dogs are expensive, but most of these programs will help you crowdfund, okay? So even if you're paying some of the money, you're not going to be paying all of the cost because they help you crowdfund. And it is just one of those things where I would have more of a guarantee with a program dog than I have owner training a dog. And so here I am stuck in limbo. Yes, Maya can work sometimes, but she can't work all the time. Sometimes we'll go a couple of months and her foot will be fine. And then, like, it's been the past 6 months, it's been off and on constantly. And we can't even seem to get the thing completely healed. We'll get it healed enough to where she's not limping. And that's the only time she doesn't work, is if she is limping. If there is visible, notable pain, she doesn't work. If it's just a little irritated, she'll work. Okay, and that is also another decision I have to make. Where do I draw the line on when my dog can and can't work? Well, if there's noticeable pain where it's obvious that she's very uncomfortable, she doesn't work. If she's not limping and it's just like a little red and irritated, we'll work, we'll put shoes on, you know, whatever, she'll do her thing. So if you're looking into getting a service dog or owner training or doing any of these things, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to just stop, slow down, and look into just getting a program dog, because you're getting a guarantee. You're not going to waste a crap ton of money and then everything just falls apart. You're always going to have that guarantee, and that's kind of where we are. So I won't be training my own service dog ever again. Like, we're just not doing that. I can't keep doing this because I need that access with my dog. I need that freedom that my dog gives me.
I need wait on the doctor.
The doctor? Yes, that's where we're going.
Are you doctor?
The eye doctor, yes.
I thought.
Yes, they're going to look at my eyeballs
Why?
so I can get more glasses. So there is your little rant for the day. So if at any point you see me get completely fed up with the whole situation and I declare Maya retired, Well, now you know why. We're gonna stick it out, I'm sure. It's just, it sucks having a service dog that can only work 50% of the time. And that's literally where we've been at the past couple of months, is she's only been able to work 50% of the time. Granted, I don't go many places, okay? I'm home 95% of the time. I'm at home. And that's fine for me. But those times where I do have doctor's appointments and I do have to get out and go, I need my dog, and I don't have my dog. I'm having an off day. I don't feel as comfortable on my own, but I don't have a choice. I just passed the handicap parking. Why did I do that? Oh, okay, there's a spot right here. It's closer to the door I need to be in anyway. But it's just one of those things that really sucks. And I don't have many options. I don't have many choices right now. And being pregnant again and having my medical problems more affected because I'm pregnant again, and they do get more affected and they are more bothersome when I'm pregnant. It's a very difficult time. At some point, now I don't know long term what's going to happen with Drexel. You know, we volunteered to keep her forever. You know, she would stay in our home forever as a pet dog, essentially. She would go to Pennsylvania to the program for, you know, breeding and stuff like that, but she's still got to pass health testing. So we aren't even guaranteed that Drexel will be a breeder right now. That's her plan, but who really knows? Now, if something happens and Drexel doesn't stay with us, well, then I'm absolutely going to make the choice to go ahead and, you know, apply to the program for a dog through them. But as of right now, I don't want 3 dogs in my house. And it's a lot, okay? So think about all of these before you jump in to get a service dog, because the worst possible thing is spending years and years and years of training, spending all of this money to train your dog to get where you need to be with your dog, going through what? Oh, did you hurt your finger with the Lego? You did? Let me see. Yes, I'm so sorry. So it's just, slow down and think about it, because you could be in a situation like me, and it is not fun, and it really sucks, and I am in a predicament. Let's just say that. So yeah, there's that. All right, I'm gonna go in here to my eye appointment, and y'all have a good day.